Recorder qualified, Marty?
Oh, I push the button and the red light comes on, that's all I know. Can't say I know any other than that. There it goes.
Alright. Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to call this meeting to order of the Big Plains Water and Sewer Special Service District. If you would arise, we'll pledge allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay. The roll call, starting with
Ross Gregerson, present.
Harold Merritt present.
Marty Lisenby, present.
Danny Bass, present.
The purpose of this meeting this evening is to discuss and take action on the Gooseberry Preserve Agreement. It's formally titled the Water Service Agreement between Big Plains Water and Sewer Special Service District and Gooseberry Preserves LLC. Everybody's had a copy of this and time to review it, so we'll have a discussion. Anybody have anything they want to start on?
I would just like to mention that we've kind of beat this up with the attorney, and all the red line changes are listed in here. I would like to make a motion that we approve this agreement with the only stipulation that's pending for final review of council, legal counsel. There's only one thing that I noticed in here that I mentioned to Sean was that we had discussed in the meeting, yet I didn't see it in here, was a small thing. It was to do with the additional insured. They have in here listed the additional insured as the water district, but they didn't have in the agreement additional insured to be the town as well. And some of the property they could be working on could be the town, and it seemed that that needed to be added to the agreement. But I think it's just a minor change that we could approve this agreement subject to final review of that, and that might be added to this agreement. And so I just make a move that we approve it as is, plus with the only stipulation that that they have Sean has a chance to do a final review. But I think everything's in here.
All right, I don't have anything that I don't think that can be resolved. All looks fine to me. So, any seconds?
Second.
Vote?
Aye.
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 The water service agreement between Big Plains and Big Plains Water and Sewer Service District and the Gooseberry Preserve LLC has been approved 4-0. Anybody move to adjourn?
I move the way adjourn meeting.
I second.
Vote?
Aye.
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 We just broke the record. The only one was 3 minutes. Thank you, Marty.
Yeah, that's a question. Oh, perfect. Listen, I can't get it done. let's just be done. Well, then we're not, then that, we can't tackle it. There's no chance. I thought they were tomorrow. The water irrigation.
Me too. You've been inside. You've been inside.
Oh my gosh. See you later.
So we'd like to call this meeting to order, the town council water district meeting. And let's do a roll call. We just did a pledge, so let's just do a roll call.
Mike McLaughlin here.
Debbie Cobb here.
Marty Lisenby here.
Benny Bass present.
We have that,
Mike, you need a copy of this?
I was gonna say, I don't.
I've read it online, it's the same thing, other than
So-
going through the discrepancies that were there in that addition.
So as the town council oversight to the water district, we just want to put our stamp of approval on this. Any questions on the agreement at all for the Big Plains Water District, between the Big Plains Water District and the Gooseberry Development, Preserve Development? Any questions on any of
Did
this?
that one thing with the insurance that we talked about earlier, and also the $60,000 deposit is non-refundable, things fall through, correct?
Yeah, it's impact.
Okay, it's an impact fee. And so anyway, as I just mentioned, this has been rolling the whole time on the recording, but as I mentioned in the last meeting, that the insurance, the only thing what I was noticing in there, that they did put additional insured as the water district. The reason they do that is because they're gonna be building a water tank on our property, and so we need to be additional insured for any kind of a problem that might arise because they're working on our property, that it protects us if someone's injured or something happened and it's on town property or water district easement, that kind of thing. And so that's what the additional insurance is about. And they have that verbiage in there for the additional insurance to the water district, but is omitted for the town. And I just thought, as I mentioned this to Sean, he says, yeah, we'll have to add that. And I'll specify that I didn't, when he mentioned that, I didn't clarify, is that to the water district or to the town's part of the agreement? Because there are two agreements, one's for the town, one's for the water district. But anyway, we will have to clean up that verbiage, and we've already approved the towns subject to legal review, and that's why we're approving that subject to legal review as well. So Sean can just do it once over to make sure we have the addresses right, the signature lines are right, and all of that stuff. So anyway, I move that we approve the development agreement. And is there any other questions?
Ross just had one grammatical question he had
Yeah.
on page 3, item number 1. He felt there should be the word "to" between prior and development.
On page 3, okay, oops, I'm on the wrong page.
He said it should be prior to development.
There's not a word there.
Okay.
That was all.
All right, so we'll make that change in the grammar, as well as double check with the additional insured and make this. So I move that we make that grammar change to the agreement, and that we have council look at it just one last once over regarding that insurance, whether he wants to add this in, protecting the town as additional insured, or is it in the town's agreement with them as well, because we do have two agreements with them. So I move that we approve this.
I'll second that.
Aye.
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 Motion carries. And Paul, by the way, was on his way to Washington, has to be excused. So,
I make a motion, we adjourn.
okay,
Second.
vote.
Aye.
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 Meeting adjourned.